All right, we're live. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Tonight, we're talking about design inspiration, and we're looking specifically at HOUZZ.com for pictures of different ideas, I guess, when it comes to kitchen design, and see if we can come up with some new inspirations for maybe our upcoming renovations or just for the fun of it. HOUZZ, Pinterest, Instagram, there's lots of places out there that we can look for inspiration, and I thought it'd be fun to dive into some pictures and a compilation of different kitchen renovations and different ideas on HOUZZ, and we'll chat about them and pick them apart a little bit and comment on them and just have a little bit have a little bit of fun with it. And of course, if there's questions along the way, make sure that you put a few question marks before the question and ask it in the chat or leave a comment down below in this video. If you're watching the live stream, thanks. If you're watching the replay, skip ahead because I want to talk to everyone in the live stream for a few minutes and just chill out and look at the chat for a second and address all of you all that are hanging out here. So if you're watching the replay, this would be maybe a little boring. Hi, everyone. So I just want to say before we get into this, and I want to bring up a few comments here because Sharon left this earlier today. And she's saying, "Hey, from Newcastle in the northeast of England. I always miss the live streams as I never manage to stay awake. So I'm determined tonight I will make it and not snoring and drooling, allegedly." Sharon, I hope you are not snoring and drooling either. And thanks so much for wanting to be a part of the live stream. It means a ton. And so hopefully you can stay awake for a few minutes and watch some of this. It's thanks for wanting to watch my channel at all. It's really kind of you. Terry Joe's here from Venice, Florida. MTK Deers. Mark, hope you're doing okay with all the fires around. Cool topic. Has anyone seen Kitchen with Light Blue Dramatic Veined Quartz? I think I have seen that. Maybe we'll see it later on tonight. Fires, yeah. A lot of fires in Canada, in my region as well, though we've had a lot of rain recently, and so things are looking much better. But a lot of destruction, a lot of people lost their homes, and other things. I don't think in our area there's loss of life, so that's always good. But brutal, just that stuff. Phil here is Smokey since a Nickelback concert. Yeah, a lot of smoke in other parts of the country. Amy and I just got in from Orlando yesterday, and we had a great trip. But yeah, we did hear a lot of stuff happening in the Toronto area with smoke, and I see someone here. I thought I read it. Lynn? Yeah, schools are closed in New Jersey, so yeah, bad air quality. Who knows? There's always something to make the news. Smoking in the DC area. Wow, yeah. Brutal. And what does that say about our interesting lives? I don't know what that says, Mike. Is Nickelback still a thing? I don't know. Phil, you did it yourself. You'd probably listen to Alanis Morissette. All right. All right, let's jump into the content. And I'm going to share with you the HOUZZ website and a particular article. I don't know if it's called an article, but it's just a compilation of pictures. And I thought it'd be really interesting that we take a look at some of these and I'm going to dissect them. You can feel free to dissect them as well, ask questions. We can kind of do this together in the chat, and hopefully we can get some inspiration, maybe some ideas about some of these kitchen designs. I'm just tongue-tied tonight. I don't know why. I'll work it out. Don't worry. So this is the first one, and I can enlarge this a little bit on my. Whoa, not that way. Oh, here we go. Wait, let me just figure out what I'm doing here, folks. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna make that a little bit bigger. So this is the first one, and this is just a beautiful contemporary kitchen. And we're just going to look through a few of these. I do see a question. I'm going to bring that up in a second here as I take a quick look. Cool thing about HOUZZ, by the way, they have, and I never use HOUZZ, so I don't really know much about it, but they do have, excuse me, these tags. I should probably go leave you all and go get a drink of water, which I didn't bring. They have these tags where if you click it, it'll show you similar items that you can shop. interesting. And you can. I'll show you that in a second. If you're not familiar with HOUZZ, it's a cool little feature. It gives you a variety of price ranges and stuff like that. But this is a contemporary kitchen and looks really beautiful. I just want to make a few things, make a few comments on things that I like about it and notice about it. One, is just the countertop and the backsplash. I love how it is one piece. I love that matching. I just love that look. Not a super fan of this pattern, but that's just preference. So you might love it, you might hate it. But the idea of the one piece backsplash is really interesting. I love how there's extra storage under the island and the seating. And you might think, well, if you're sitting there, it's kind of a nuisance. You have to get underneath that. If there's space there and you can utilize it, then why not utilize it? And so I'm always a fan of having a little bit of extra space there. I love the fact that these are inset doors. It's a real contemporary look. And a lot of times when you see inset doors, you see it on a framed cabinet. And these are more of a frameless look to the cabinet. So they may have done that by adding panels. I'm not sure. But it gives you that inset door look, which I think is really fantastic. And it looks really cool with a frameless style kitchen. So yeah. Now the tags on the screen, I find those to be a little bit, they grab your eye a little bit, so it can be hard to tell what's going on sometimes, depending on how many tags are on the screen. But if you can get around that, that's cool. I'll show you what they do, just in case you're unfamiliar with HOUZZ. And yeah, let me just address the question here first from Deanna Miller. Hey, I need to remodel my kitchen countertop, cooktop, sink. I'm not sure if my cabinets can be refaced or all new. So I'm so overwhelmed. I'm not sure where to begin. Suggestions, Northern or Southern California. Well, a couple things you can do. You want to do a complete remodel, then I would suggest, but you don't know if you want to reface, or all new. If you're looking for new countertops and you're looking to upgrade to something like much more expensive, so from maybe a laminate to a quartz or granite or something like that, then I would suggest really having someone look at the cabinets and make sure that you absolutely love the layout and you're super happy with that. If you're super happy with the layout and you wouldn't change anything, even if you did redesign it, then and the cabinets can are in good enough shape that they can, handle the wear and tear of new countertop and just continued use, then I'd say go ahead and do those things and maybe just reface everything. One, you're going to save money, obviously, on cabinetry, but two, if you love the layout and there's no need to change anything, maybe you could update a couple little things, maybe add a drawer here and there, just do some retrofitting. Then that's a different story. If the layout is trash or you just can't handle it anymore and you need to change it all, then I would suggest probably doing all new. Now, if you are in California, I suggest you reach out to Realm. Just Google it, Realm, and they have a system in place where they can really work through all that for you. So that's something you could check out. I don't know who else to direct you to in terms of, contractors or anything like that, but that's something you can do. Otherwise, you'd want to get some pricing on different layouts to make sure that you're getting something that's updated and functional, storage, countertops, and all the things that suit your needs. Otherwise, you might not have to do that. It is overwhelming. So take it one step at a time, get a price on it, get some designs, get some layouts, figure out, first of all, do you love your layout? And if the answer to that question is yes, then just then go to the next step. Think about countertops and all that stuff. That's no problem to redo. But if you answer the question, no, this kitchen is horrible, I need to change it, then just start down the path of finding out some designers. You can go to big box stores, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to all kinds of people to help you design a kitchen and then just move it along from there. But if you're overwhelmed because of all the choices, then somebody like Realm, and this is not a sponsored video for Realm, though I do have one, but that's besides the point. They can help you navigate all of that. And I see a comment here of, yeah, HOUZZ has tons of local people in all areas. So you can probably log into HOUZZ. You probably have to create an account for that, but it's free. And you may get some help that way as well. So thanks, Mike, for that. So there's lots of ways out there to do it, and one step at a time. and try not to get overwhelmed about it. I know it's so easy to say. Darlene says, "Add a thumbs up." I appreciate that, and my buddy Rob's here for the party. Thanks, buddy. All right, and if you have any more questions, keep going with them. I will, yeah, and I can help you, for your layout. I don't wanna push too hard on that, but I do have services on my website, mtkd.ca. So, anyway, that's out there if someone needs it. Alright, let's keep going with this. So this is this beautiful kitchen. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you these tags. So I gotta go to the right screen here. Alright, check this out. So when you hit the tag, so then it gives you all these options, and I think if you select I'm gonna select one. Let's select the $218 one. All right, well, on my screen, which is not sharing on yours, and I'll just share it. Hold on one sec. Give me a second here. I'll share this other screen, and I'll show you what comes up. All right, here we go. This is a little slow of a live stream. My apologies. All right, so then you select it. And you can add them to your cart and buy them right here. So there you go. They got this kind of whole marketplace thing kind of ingrained right into the process. So I think that's kind of an interesting thing. Cool. At least it gives you some ideas of pricing of what's out there, what you can expect for that, and that's helpful. So, all right, and then I think if we just click off of that, there we go. Goes back to this. So let me enlarge this again. So yeah, I was saying the under cabinet having these the storage. I like that island, and this light fixture is pretty cool. Too bad they don't have a tag for that. And I think if you go with the tag and you put it over here, I don't know, it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, well, anyway. I can't see the rest of that kitchen. That's the only picture of it. But yeah, nice. I love the gas range, 36-inch, and very nice kitchen overall. So, I think these are great for inspiration. And let's go to this next one. This is behind these walnut doors is a warm and inviting coffee bar. Adding pocket doors to your design lends flexibility to your space. So, yeah, too bad there wasn't a picture of that opened up. So a pocket door, if you don't know, is basically a door that when you open it, it slides in. So, in a house, when you have a pocket door, it's in the wall. Well, this is like a door that opens out and then it slides in. So that's what they mean by a pocket door. Or sometimes they can open up vertically and then slide in. And so what they're saying is that behind those doors, they would open up, slide in, and you'd have your coffee center there. Pretty standard thing. It's been done a lot. Sometimes they're on trays you can pull out, or if it's shallow depth, then you don't need to do that. Everything's really accessible. And let me just bring that in a little closer. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, I just tried to do something bad. No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's beautiful. I love the wood grain. It looks really nice. Finished to the ceiling. And look at this really interesting detail, how they just match the molding on top into the white. So that's really nice the way they did that. Again, these are just little details that make a big difference on a kitchen project like this. And you can see these look inset as well, because this frame is something that you can that's where the doors slide into, but it gives it that inset look. And again, over here, inset. Now, I don't think these doors above the oven are inset, but that this inset look on frameless is looking pretty popular. Now, of course, these ones on top are not, but anyway, they kind of have a mixture there. All right. Hey, Mike. Something I thought I liked was a faucet in an island, but I haven't found one that looks good or seems functional. Yeah, those high arc faucets. I just find they look in the way, so I'm not a fan of like having a sink in an island anyway. But or unless it's something that's low profile. But yeah, I don't know what to suggest you on that one. I mean, I've seen the one that is completely compact. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's pretty cool. So it just lifts up, and then you use it and you push it down. Kind of a nuisance, but anyway, it's something that's available out there. I don't think anyone would ever use. All right, here we go. Next kitchen. Oh, okay. Let's have a look here. I didn't look at any of these beforehand, only those first two pictures. I just briefly looked through. I'm like, okay, this is enough for me. I think we'll have fun just looking at these and seeing what's up. And so I don't know what's coming up in the slides. So this is all news to me. So as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing it for the first time as you are, and I just want to pick out things that I notice right away. And the first thing I notice in this one, which well, there's a lot of things to notice, I guess, but it's an all-white kitchen, which I love. But what I like is this little vent here. So obviously they would have a vent in the floor. Maybe it's a forced air system. Sometimes that can be challenging when you're trying to do a renovation because you don't want to cover that, but there's these things you can get. They just basically have a way to force the air out through the toe kick. Pretty common. It's been done for a long time, but sometimes people don't know about that. Its placement is pretty centered in that, so it looks okay. I mean, not that anyone would even notice or care really, but I'm just picking up on it. This is another framed kitchen, not an inset door, but it looks pretty nice. But that's a pretty cool detail. And the lights in this look very low profile. They're hard to see. I'm going like this, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the angle. Anyway, that's just me trying to look underneath. I love the range in this, very nice range. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell you this is a pro tip from deep in the depths of the pro mind here. I don't know how pro I am, but anyway. Um, Here we go. The door, notice how this drawer front is just off kilter here. This looks a little bit messy here. Do you notice that? Over here is not too bad. Here's what happens when you're using your kitchen, things move. And when you have a profile on your door and drawer front that is a real square profile. So there's not much there to take away from the sharpness of the corner. So when those corners get out of line, they're really noticeable. So a little tip I always say is give a little chamfer, a little more of a radius to those doors so that when they're not even, it doesn't look as noticeable. There is a huge noticeable difference between just a square edge and something that's not square, that's a little softer when you're looking at doors that aren't aligned. And of course, you can align the doors, but it's a nuisance to be doing that all the time in the drawer fronts. Drawer fronts, especially, are a little more difficult to align because there's actually, well, it depends on the mechanism, but sometimes it's just a screw that you have to like undo a little bit and then move it and then tighten it again. It's not that, I don't know, it's just a little bit annoying. So that's just something to consider. you know, that's just something that I learned along the way. All right, nice big handles, not too big, but nice and big enough. Those are like 128 mil, looks like. Yeah, cool. Let's go on to the next one, but let's see here. What is this? Hey, Wendy, I'm building a very small 450 square foot. Trying to let my kitchen. Oh, it's harder than I thought. Yeah. It's challenging to fit small kitchens in. It's doable, but it can be challenging for sure. But you're doing the right thing, getting a couple layouts, trying to figure out ways to do it. That's definitely the way to go in a kitchen design. All right, there's nothing real that stands out to me. If something stands out to you, let me know. Put it in the chat there. This is a large eat-in kitchen, updated new appliances with a center island. Oh yeah, Mike. Hey, there's a tap for you, right here, bud. Here's some options. So let's see. That's about the going price for taps. So that, whoa, okay, let's go back. This is not my favorite kind of faucet for an island. Just it looks too big in the way. And what do you need this big high arc? What are you washing that you need that for? What pot are you washing that you need to have that? I don't know. I don't like those anyway. Sorry if you have one. Just me rambling. All right, let's go. Let's see what this one is. Just some kind of bar thing, I guess. Downtown Historic Transform, Northville. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's look for a kitchen. Oh, there goes my camera. I'll be right back. Another big white kitchen to look at. 2 islands. You got the runner. You got the pot filler. Ooh, so much going on here. Let's zoom in a little bit, see what we think. Let's just, if I can get there. Hold on, I'll get there. I put a poll out as well, everyone, just to see. I'm just interested. Do you use HOUZZ for inspiration for interior design projects or home renovation projects? I'm just interested to know. I don't ever use HOUZZ, but maybe I'll start using a little bit more. So big, big, big kitchen here. So I'm assuming a couple things. There's a sink, and there's a sink here. There's a dishwasher. There's some kind of microwave steam oven type of thing. And this here, this I love this inset panel. I don't think this does anything. This has another sink. I'm assuming there's another dishwasher. There's probably some other thing in that. So I just don't know about this. Why are there two sinks? Why are there a dishwasher here? Is there a dishwasher in this one? 48-inch range, which is beautiful. I love the detail. This style of kitchen is very nice. Really fits with the rest of the house. Not my preference for a style. And check it out, inset doors. This is framed cabinets, but again, more inset doors. So all good. I like it. So much to see. We got this little section in the back with the fridge, the ovens there, some open shelves, which is not too bad. Nice place for them. But big kitchen. Here's the thing with a very big kitchen. We talk about two islands and whether or not we like them or don't like them. I mean, I don't know, whatever. If it's a massive space, and if it's a massive enough space, it could probably use two islands. I know that's not the cool thing to say, but I'm just saying, like, maybe it's okay. Maybe you're washing dishes here and somebody else is washing dishes here. They're offset. It's all good. I don't really know. All right. What's going on, everyone? Lynn's here. Hi, Lynn. And if I don't say hi to you because I miss your name or something, my apologies, but just say hi to everyone. And if I see Jackie's here, of course. Thanks, Jackie, for being here, my friend and moderator. Yeah, we all give Jackie some love. And Helen's here from Australia. Hey, Helen. So glad you can make it and hope your week is going good. Better. Helen is not like double islands. Yeah. That's just a good one. The islands. That's a good topic for a video. All right, what's this? Traditional kitchen Columbus. Okay, well, let's talk about this pot rack holder. Yay or nay, people? What do you think? Is this... Oh, I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Is this something you'd be interested in? I don't know. It's very neat and orderly. All the lids, all the pots. So that's cool. It probably doesn't cost a crazy amount of money. So there you go. I have my pots in just drawers in a pull-out. So very similar thing, but this is all organized. If you don't have pots to fit, that may be annoying, but it seems like they got this one figured out. So I guess that's pretty cool. Anything to make it more functional, and if it works for you and it's more functional, then that's a thumbs up. And if it's just a nuisance, then maybe not. But I'm seeing you guys like that a lot. You seem to like the pots here, so cool. I like that. I mean, it's good that it's all right. So let's see. Ellen's saying she loves it. Yeah. We're just saying pots, not pot. That's Phil at the Nickelback concert, though. Helen, I checked. Oh, okay. You guys are chatting about something else. My bad. Leave me out of it. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue on doing whatever you're doing. Double islands look like my high school chem lab. All right, so no one's a fan of the double island. Someone's saying you get to walk around the island. We can arm wrestle. Yeah, I'm a fan. There's one massive big island. I'm not saying I'm loving two islands, but just wonder. I mean, maybe there's a case for it. You don't want to, throw it all out. Ooh, what is this? Contemporary kitchen in Portland. I'm not a fan of this color. This looks old to me. This can't be new. This just looks old. What is going on here? I don't like a lot about this. I'm sorry. Sorry if this is your kitchen and you're watching me somehow, but this is not no. I'm not loving this. Let's zoom in a little bit. So this is what I'm thinking is an early 2000s kitchen. Standard crown molding, which, I'm not a fan of. That backsplash is just hurtful. The countertop. The island is just a mess. The seating. Oh, the velvety, like, what do they call that? It's not velvet, but just horrible. Anyway, let's go. My eyes are sore. I'm looking at this one. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, here we go, much better. Now this is much more pleasing. Now, I'm sorry if I don't like something and I do like something. I, I'm just being honest with you. This I like. Let's have a look at this. All right, let's see if we can comment on this. So here's some taps in an island. Mike, if you're still watching, what do you think about these? You don't see this too often with the hot and cold separated like that, but I think it's just in the way. But anyway, that's just me. I love the detailing of this range hood. Some glass, right? Just in a couple places, the symmetrical feel breaks it up. It's not everywhere. It's not too much. Um, you know, these little knobs are okay. I'm not a fan of knobs, most people know that already. I like the detail on the toe kick. That's really nice. Goes with the style. Yeah, so this is overall nice white washed maple. It looks like of wood, and this looks to me like quartzite on the countertop, which is beautiful. Very thick. It's probably an applied edge, I'm guessing, but I'm not exactly sure if it's thicker than this one over here. So I'm guessing that's an applied edge. So um, what do you think? I don't know. I like this particular kitchen. Those are some of the things I pick out. It is a pretty standard looking kitchen. Southwest Florida. I can't talk tonight. Southwest. Um, I mean, going with the detail of this house, I mean, wow. It's not too overdone. I'd love to see the rest of it. But anyway, beautiful space. And it looks like oh no, that's a plate or something up there. Okay, never mind. All right, let's keep going. I do like that gray white. I think it's still trendy enough that we can say, yeah, it's cool, I guess. This is nice. What's this? Blue. All right. Uh, let's see. Well, I mean, what we're seeing a lot of, everyone, are the inset doors. Check it out. Again, with the inset, this is on a framed cabinet. Very popular. I got the mirror in this one. So you can see the island in the reflection. You can see the range in the reflection. So that's kind of cool. So you know what's behind the picture. And that color blue is very pretty. I know it's not something, well, maybe it would be. I think I'd do my island and something like that. But otherwise it looks pretty cool. I love the handles, and this has a two-toned with the wood as well. So it looks really beautiful. I love the flooring. It's all nice. Looks like standard quartz countertop on that. And interesting island. I wonder what this distance is to the wall. Looks like just enough for someone to maybe walk through, if even that, but it could be just the narrowness of the picture. So very nice. All right. You guys are saying nope. Um, nope to that one. Beautiful little light fixtures there. Let's click on that and see what it tells us. Ooh, 195, 167. So lots of $748. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't need to see. Let's go to the next picture. All right. Oh, this is just, yeah. We've I've commented on these before. What do I think about the pantry that's hidden into just another room? And it's all good. Whatever. Um, you have to access the room somehow, and so maybe by doing it this way, you don't need to access it from another doorway. But here's my thought about that. If that's the case, you still have the full depth of a pantry here that you're walking through. So you could still have a pantry in that kitchen, a cabinet pantry, and a door on a wall. Just make it a pocket door, something not swinging. I think it's probably fine that you just have a separate entry for that pantry, and then you just walk in there and you have all that space that you can use. Now, if there's a case where there's no other option, you have to have the door here, then it looks better probably to do it this way than to have your fridge and then your range, or your stove or oven rather, and then just have a regular door going into that space. So that's probably the best way to do it. But if you're doing it just for the look of it and sacrificing a door somewhere else, I don't know. That might be a bit too much on the trend train for me. But you know what I'm saying. All right. Maybe you don't. Hopefully you do. All right. Let me go to a question. Tommy, getting ready to start a remodel. Awesome. The only place to really put my microwave wall oven combo is in the butler's pantry, right inside an arched entryway. Thoughts? Oh, interesting. I sort of have to see a picture of that. Um, well, here's the thing. I mean, you, you, if it's the only place, and it really is, if it's really the only place, then it is what it is. So whether or not someone doesn't think or does think it's a great idea or not a great idea, if it is the really only place to do that, then that's fine. Is in the butler's pantry right inside the arched. So that's your wall oven too. I mean, that's fine. If that's where it has to be, it'd be tucked out of the way at least. No one's going to see that appliance. If you find that annoying because you use your oven and microwave a lot, then that could be an issue. Maybe you'd want to separate those two things. But unless it's a combo, so never mind. That has to go there. So if that's where it has to go, it has to go there. It's an arched entryway, so you don't have to go in and out of have to open a door, so you can just go right in and use it. I think that's fine. Just make sure that there's landing space around it in that pantry, and I think you'd be fine. Generally, you'd want to have it more in the kitchen, but it is what it is. So I'm okay with that. That's cool. All right. Uh, oh, here we go. Helga. Hey, Helga. Tommy, that is my plan as well. My pantry will be in a former laundry room. Um, I want to get used to use my microwave oven less and less. Yeah. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law moved to a house in Vegas with well laid out kitchen. They want it to redo in the future and short run paint cabinets, white kept existing granite counter. Looks amazing. Cool. All right, cool. Let's keep going. All right. Thank you guys for commenting and answering each other. I love it. All right, here's a big walk-in pantry. It's a sliding barn door deal here. What is going on here? What is happening here? Let's see, everybody. So you get a barn door, which covers that entry. And then here's just an opening. All right, all right. Some more cabinets here. So it's just like and their kitchen's out here. Very ornate, by the way, which is fine. And that's what you're into. That's cool. So you have that looks like this like closet almost that was retrofitted into a pantry. I like it. Got pullouts, even though you don't really need them here because it's not depth, but on the bottom, it's nice to be able to pull that out and get access. So I like that. All good. I really love it. I love shallow depth storage as much as possible. So yeah, barn door pantry. There you go. Easy. Mike says Lindsay would love that barn door pantry. All right, let's see if I can get back to. Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, interesting. Oh, it gives you shelving. Oh, okay. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, Terry Jo St. Dina had a question. Let me find it. I thought I answered Dina's question, unless it's more recent. If I missed your question, ask it again if I get too far. I thought I answered Deanna's question. Deanna, if I didn't, ask it again real quick, and I'll see. Michael's saying I have a very small kitchen. I can't have micro over the stove. Any ideas? Well, that's not a problem. Oh, you should have a question about granite. Okay, I'll go look for it. Hold on. I have a small kitchen. Well, you can do a couple things. Here's what I always suggest. Don't design your kitchen around your microwave. So and not putting it over the range is fine. There's a lot of other options for microwaves than over the range. If you can find something that's small enough that you can just use on the countertop, that's an option. If you don't have enough space for that at all, a rolling cart, something that you can move in and out, that's always an option. Do you have a spot to put it in a base cabinet or a wall cabinet somewhere? Those are just the options that are available. You have a base cabinet, you can have a wall cabinet, you could have it hidden in an appliance garage, you can just have a small unit on top of a countertop, or in a pantry. So that's what I would say. or get rid of the thing altogether. That's not really helpful because obviously you want one. So I put it in my island. So those are just all the options. Best thing in this scenario though is really have a designer come up with ideas and show you them visually in 3D. Here's all the options of where it can go, and then you'll have a better not understanding, but you just get a better idea of like, oh, okay, that's what I think would look nice. So that'd be my best suggestion in finding it, because those are all the ways that you can do it, and one of them might just be really nice that you might not see until you see it. So, okay, this is Deanna's question, and sorry, Deanna, I didn't see it. Do you have an opinion on Senza Constantino granite? Says you won't have to seal it for 15 years. So, yeah, I've sold that in the past, and yeah, um, it's a good product. You don't have to seal it. It comes pre-sealed. We had the little tester. You put the drop on there, just bubbles. That's fine. I think it's fine. I don't have any problem with it. I don't think there's anything toxic about it. Um, so yeah, I'm totally fine with that. The fact that you don't have to seal it is perfect. There's other ones, and I know that Constantino is a great company, very well established. I visited their plant in Quebec, their manufacturing facility where they cut slabs and whatnot and store slabs, and they just amazing facility there. So I would say yeah, no worries on that one for me. And hopefully that answers your question. Whirlpool has a 13-inch microwave. It's awesome. Sits in a corner and countertop. Serves the need. I bought one for my kids' basement. So yeah, there's microwaves in there. Raymond's saying microwave drawer in a base cabinet. That's another option. So there's lots of options out there for the microwave. And like I said, you might want to have someone look at it. And oh, it's a corner microwave. What? Jackie, send me a picture. I'll have to look that one up. Okay. Oh, that might be interesting. I've never seen that. Cool. Thanks, Jackie. Email me that one if you think about it. Listen to me telling you what to do. Email me that picture, would you? Oh, you guys are great. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see if I can enlarge this a little bit. All right. All right, here's another faucet in an island. An attached seating. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. You know what? I'm not a fan of that seating. Just make a bigger island. You have tons of seating right here behind it, so you don't need this little bit of here. It's just in the way. Anyway, that's just my thing. But I get it. You're trying to be cool. All right, got the two drawers there. That's nice. Again, frameless cabinets, but the panels give it that inset look. So this is something that I'm seeing more and more and more. So I'm saying this is going to be something on trend. So I should probably make note of that and make a video about that. Mike saying desk for the kids. Just get them to sit at the table. Why do they need a desk there? It's just in the way. No way. I'm not liking it. Listen to me, Mr. Opinionated here. Got the runner in the kitchen. That's very popular. And the paneled fridge. Very nice indeed. And then in here, it's like looks like a little pantry unit with a matching door. But then this other door here is not matching. So that's leading to somewhere else. They probably could have, put a door that matched. That might have been cool too. But this is very nice. Notice this is in the center. So that's a pull-out unit. So you pull that out and you can access it on both sides. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, that would be. I like this kitchen except for this thing here. Anyway, I hope you can see my mouse. Can you? No, now you can. Can you see my mouse? Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't like this thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just opinionated. Laura saying she'd like to. Oh, come on now. She'd like to see the instant video. Well, that's good. If you haven't checked out my video from Saturday, talking about base cabinets solutions, I'm using the IKEA kitchen planner, and do check it out. It's a really good one. I'm going to do more of those ones with wall cabinets, with other things, and using the IKEA planner to facilitate the viewing of that and how to do it. Again, you don't need to use IKEA cabinets. It's just for visuals, which is really helpful. All right, let's keep going. Oh, and Mike said very deep island. Yeah, okay, well, that's true. There might be a reason for that drop-down table that I don't know about, but if there isn't, then I don't like it. But if there's a reason for it, it's fine, and when it comes down to it, the kitchen, again, has to function for the individual, and they might have said, "Hey, we need this for this reason," by all means, that's all good. But otherwise, it looks like it's just in the way because you have this staircase here, you gotta go around it, you can't make the island any bigger. I'll stop rambling about it. Let's keep going, this is kinda fun. I hope you don't mind this. Alright. Ooh, there's lots to look at here. This is interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Where's my mouse? There we go. I want to bring this up. It was a very good video, I actually paid attention. Thank you, Mike, that's good. I don't like the desk by the island. Looks like you're gonna meet your banker for a mortgage loan. Yeah, yeah, okay, here we go. I think we got Darlene's, attention on this one. Let's have a look here and see what's going on. There's a lot to look at on this, so let's just take it slow. Okay, first thing is, what in the world is up with these stools, everybody? Can someone tell me what is the deal with these? Why are they acrylic and see-through? I have no idea. Another little sink with the faucet. Sink here, dedicated faucet here, probably hot water or maybe purified water. I don't think it's a Quaker or Coke or whatever they call those things. Again, got this inset look, which is very nice. It's like a framed cabinet. Got the black doors here. Looks really cool. This open shelf here to match the counter. Well, I don't know if it matches the countertop or not, but that's definitely a trendy thing that we see more and more and more of. And it's more to really make some kind of curation above that, which I think would just be probably more dirty than anything because of all the grease and stuff coming up there. So I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. Got the sconces there, of course. This is trendy to the hills. This one. Um, yeah, you got the runner. They got everything going on here. They even have the panels inset on the back and the side. So extra thick, you know, I think it's quartzite again, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. I'm mistaken about most things. But it's I don't know if that's the true thickness. That might be an edge, and then over here is your other thickness here. Lots happening. Very nice. A lot of things I do like. Some things I don't like. But overall, um, it's all good. And again, if I say something that you don't like, get used to it. I'll probably do it again. Uh, all right, let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh, wowzers. You can tell the kitchens I like. You can tell what I like because I go, ooh, I light right up. I'm like, ooh, I like this. It's white and gray. And again, inset doors. I think that pretty much settles it. I'm going to do an inset door video talking about it. Let's see what this one has. Okay, so details, lots of little details. Got the X thing happening here, whatever you call that, on the side panel. You get more storage underneath. This looks like a pretty standard quartz, if I'm not mistaken. You got the gray backsplash. It's kind of run-of-the-mill kitchen, but again, the inset door is very beautiful. Um, I like it. Glass doors to break it up. There's nothing in these cabinets, so what's happening here? Why? Did they take things out of that for the picture? I don't know. How come? So yeah, I guess if you want to be trendy, get yourself some inset doors, and you will be trendy for sure. Overall, I like it. That's definitely something I would say I have a leaning towards. I yawn with you. Oh, come on. No, it's not that bad. Still hate island seating, way too shallow and interferes with prep area. Um, yeah, like I've said in the past, island seating can be just very overly trendy for no reason. If you need it, you need it, but if you don't need it, there's no reason to have it just for the sake of having it, and oftentimes, are you really sitting at that island as much as you think you're going to be? Sometimes it's just a look, and so, for that matter, I would say, why not have the full amount of storage on the back with knife pullouts? I'm so tongue-tied tonight, and you still have the full countertop there for prep, so whatever. I mean, it can work both ways, but I say with seating as with lots of things, make sure it's just something you absolutely need. It's gonna work for you. And again, with the depth of this, you are going to be banging your knees into the back of those doors, and it's not deep enough to really facilitate a human. I've said it a lot before, but I think the depth should be whatever your lap is. And if you fit your lap, then it's good. But if it doesn't fit your lap, then I just don't think it's worth it. Is it a lighting illusion, Paul? I think it is. Yeah. I think whatever these things are here is just separating the lights that are underneath the cabinets. I think it's just an illusion, if that's what you're talking about. All right. Again, gray and white, inset doors. We got a theme running. All right, let's go. Hopefully we can inspire Jackie soon. Oh, no, she's going to be yawning here again, too. Her and Lynn, they're not going to like this one. Oh, look at me getting all smart. All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Big open concept kitchen. Gotta love it. They're not going anywhere. Every kitchen we looked at was open concept so far, I think. Corner windows with the corner sink. Oh, that's so interesting. You don't see a lot of that. And while I'm not a fan, maybe there's no other way to do it. I like the fact that it's not in the island. Again, overhang's not enough for those seats. And I think those seats kind of block more of the kitchen than they need to, but I'm just being picky. Overall nice kitchen. What do I think about these corner, this is nice. It's got the open glass there. Uh, I would have probably preferred that the range section be moved to the right a little bit and open up around those windows. Get rid of the wall cabinet to the left and to the right, and or just move that section on the range down, and maybe that would have looked visually more appealing to me, and maybe center it with the island when you're looking straight on that island. I'm being very picky, and I don't know all the details, obviously, but to me, this looks cramped around the window. Okay, there you go. Oh, if you're ever staggering cabinets like they do here, and you have molding to deal with, make sure that you also make the depth deeper so that the moldings can finish into that cabinet. Otherwise, you have a real bad conundrum to deal with. And of course, if you're a designer, you'd know that. But if you're not and you're doing it yourself, or just something good to know. Insane. Nothing wrong with it, just very predictable. I like predictable. All right, let's keep going. I shouldn't say I like predictable, but well, maybe I do. I don't know. Let's keep going to this one. Oh, unpredictable. Green. Michael, you'll love this one. You love those green cabinets. Barb, if you're watching, you'll love them too. And many others. What do we got here? Quartzite again, maybe? These are not inset, just a regular framed cabinet. Dark green panel on the back. Very, very normal looking kitchen. Notice how they have this column in the back for the corner, so there's actually no corner cabinet there. And sometimes in a kitchen, you have to work around these things. Can I at least... There we go. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you have to work around whatever's in there. What's in there? A column, a chimney. What else? What else could be in there? Anything. Pipe chases, lots of different things. HVAC, runs, all that kind of stuff. And so you have to design around it. There's a very small kitchen, but everything is in there that you need. And I'm thinking this looks really nice. Everything's compact. And there you go. Your full kitchen. Even got the little corner shelves here, just a throwback to 1950. It's all good. Seating on the peninsula. So, all nice. Again, with the seating in this kind of kitchen, I don't know how much you need seating, but in a smaller kitchen, maybe you need that space. Again, just make sure you can fit, and you can't because it's only 12 inches or maybe 13 inches there. Anyway. All right. Tommy, panel covered appliances, yay or nay? Depends on who you ask. If you're asking me, uh, I yeah, I'm a yay. I'm a yay for it. If you got the money to spend on them, I think it's cool. I don't think it's too trendy. It's very popular in the UK, and it's getting more and more popular. I think it's a nice look. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, I don't. It wouldn't be a hill I would die on in terms of kitchen design. A fight over it. I'd be like, whatever, do whatever you want to do. But I think it's okay. Too much extra money to hide an appliance. I won't remember where it is. You will definitely remember where it is because you paid so much money for it. You're like, I'm not forgetting where this is because of the amount of money I paid for it. But there you go. I'm for them, but I'm also for not having them. You know what I mean? So kind of just whatever. All right, here we go. Let's do a couple more of these. I'm not really reading any of these things here, but that's okay. Another white kitchen, two-tone wood. Lots happening in this island. It's very detailed. Lots of things happening. What's this thing right here? Oh, that's an outlet. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Oh, there we go. Now we can see what's going on. So we got an outlet there. We got inset doors again. My goodness, the inset doors are everywhere. Yeah, this looks. What is this? We got a knob here, and then you got the visible hinges here. And then over here you don't. Why? What is that? This has to be something with a different you got the different handle. Is this an appliance? What are the handles on everything else? Knobs everywhere else. Oh, you got this matching handle here. Okay, goodness gracious. Oh, there's another. That's a big drawer. Wow. Or maybe it's just stretched. The picture's stretched? No, it's not stretched. So much happening here. All right. Well, okay. So I guess I'm just a little bit confused on what this thing is over here. Any ideas what you think that is? And then this thing, why are these so different? Maybe it tells us, featuring a bakes and crop meridian cabinetry in a white hand-painted finish. This custom Southampton kitchen is an open concept space, elegant, smart storage, upper showcase, blah, 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 blah. Walnut, blah, blah, blah. Striking focal point, range hood, nothing here interests me. All the special details, finishes. Okay, doesn't tell me what's going on that island. Something's up. I'm confused. Anyone know? Wine cooler, someone says. Pull-up refrigerator, wine fridge. You shouldn't be seeing hinges on inset cabinets. You shouldn't. Well, you actually, in frame, you can. Like, you can actually, some of them do have them. There is an inset hinge that you can get that you see the barrel. But otherwise, no, I agree with you. You shouldn't be seeing them unless that's the specific look. But it obviously isn't here because nothing else. Oh, wait, now you can. Oh, okay. Okay. I just thank you for that comment, Karen, because, yeah, that definitely sparked. So you're saying you shouldn't. In other words, it's probably not a preference that you see them. And I agree with you. But because they're everywhere else, which I just didn't notice until right now, and they're not here, this is definitely something. Pull out trash, wine cooler, something else. So that's what that is. I just think they could have done this a little better with the handles just side by side like that because it's so visible and it's obviously triggered me. So yeah, because over here there's a handle and that's a wine fridge. So this isn't a wine fridge, probably garbage pullout or the like. Let's move on. All right. Can I move on? Yes, I can. Let's just get to the right screen there, Tobin. All right, here we go. Whoo! My eyes are sore on this one. Let's go to the next one. Oh, here we go. This is nice. Okay, I'm glad I moved on. This is very interesting. Two-tone. We got, let's see. I like this at first glance. It is very contemporary slash moderny looking. It looks like kind of a matty satin finish, which I think is very beautiful. I'm not a high gloss fan. Looks like quartz, pretty standard looking quartz, I think. Um, I, and a pretty standard framed cabinet. Let's just gloss in a little bit here. Oh, a beautiful that sleek shakery style door. That's very small style and rail. This is nice. No, this is beautiful. Looks like this satiny finish is great on the black too. I like this. I love this wood, whatever it is. Look how they match the stools. Oh, here we go. This is something else because this is like, I mean, identical match. It looks identical. I don't know if it is or not, but it's very identical. Looks like they have nice amount of leg room here. I'm loving this. If you don't like this, I'm sorry. And it's got that, it's not inset because it's just a regular frame cabinet, but these doors give it kind of that appearance almost, don't you think? I like this a lot. Wow, I love that range hood. I like everything about this. Very nice. Mike, check the pic I just sent you. Did you text it to me, buddy, or did you email it? Oh, you texted it to me. Let's have a look. Some of my viewers have my phone number. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm going to show that to everybody. Hey, hang tight. I'm going to show you something cool. Um, let's see if I can share that. Let me share my screen. Hey, hold on, everybody. I'm going to show you this really cool countertop that was just sent. If I can get my screen back here. Mark, what are you doing? Well, I'm doing whatever I want right now. Look at that. Lego and epoxy countertop for the win. Wow. That's a thing. Thanks for sending that, Mike. Seriously, though, as cool as that is, who is doing that? Who is doing that? Who loves Lego that much that they're gonna spend that much money and just invest that, not just the money, but that's a decision. So that's a real decision right there. Look at all these ones down here. You better hope you love it for life. I think it looks cool, but that's because I like Lego. But wow. All right. Thanks, Mike, for sending that. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's go back to my slides. Let's share a few more of these, and then we'll call her a night. Let's see. Here we go. All right, back to this really modern kitchen. Beautiful. Wouldn't that look nice with some Lego backsplash? That'd be awesome. I wish I could see the rest of this. See how they have these open shelf units here on either side of it. Looks like a window. Look at me leaning so I can see it better. And they've taken the color of the wood. Okay, here we go. Maybe you can see my mouse now. They've taken the color of the wood and they put it in these shelf units here. Just a vertical open shelf. That's part of the cabinet. I like that look. I'm sorry. I love everything about this kitchen. I really like it a lot. So anyway, let's keep going. Let's see one more. Whew, that's massive. Wow, there is a huge island. Cabinets to boot, big side-by-side fridge. Too much kitchen, too much ceiling. Let's keep going. Another white. I've seen a lot of white kitchens. This has the blue. This has, what is this? What is this? This is probably maybe a ultra compact, like a Decton maybe? And this is a quartz of some type. We got the farmhouse sink. There's your paneled refrigerator. That looks pretty awesome, don't you think? You're not gonna lose that. And, pot filler, massive. A lot of money. A lot of money in these pictures. 3 big ovens. Wowzers. Alright, let's keep going, a few more. Ooh, I like this green. This I could get behind. Inset doors again. Oh, no, they're not. They just look like it is because of the way they're designed. Let's zoom in on those for a second, shall we? I'll try to. Yeah, so just a standard frameless cabinet, but, yeah, just this look gives it that kind of inset look. So you got the open shelving, which is there, looks very nice and curated, all that jazz, very beautiful. This is a nice design. I love the look of that. Um, yeah, overall, it's very pretty. Like, I love the windows when they come right down to the countertop, and it's even nicer when you can create it so that the countertop becomes the sill, and it's installed in such a way that it runs right out into the window. That's very cool. Um, very nice. Oh, I just noticed the oven. Look at that beautiful white, um, whatever kind of oven that is. What is that? I don't even know. I'm not a professional on that. The Yale guys, we still haven't connected, but we will. We'll be able to talk appliances. Let's do a few more. Ooh, what is this? Okay, let's keep going. I want to find some. That's just a house. Okay. Another island with a faucet in it. Very symmetrical. I love symmetrical things. That's all good. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary. Uh, but you know, just nice. Just a nice kitchen. You got the open shelves there, which I would say probably again by the range, not the best placement. Maybe don't have anything there. Just have that open. I think it'd just be as fine. But again, these are just a frameless cabinet. They're not inset, but yeah, they look nice. A way to get that inset look is just to panel the sides and bring your panel out to the edge of your door, and that gives you that kind of look of an inset. Um, this is a beachy look to it. Paneled refrigerator, beautiful. Yeah, lots going on. Interesting color. I like this. This is an interesting color. Lots going on. Let's just keep moving. I want to rifle through a few, see if we can find something really interesting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very small kitchen, sink, dishwasher, range, little tiny space to the wall, because you gotta do what you have to do sometimes, and so you have to make it work, and if you definitely need that microwave, then this is the only way to do it. Maybe you could have put the or not microwave, the dishwasher. Maybe you could have put it here and created a little more space for that range. Maybe would have been the way to do that. I know you'd be stepping on it here with your sink, but I don't know. Lots happening there, but beautiful. I bet, whoever's living there just loves their new kitchen. Alright. White and gold, very nice. That's my house. What's this? Interesting. Jackie picked up on the OTR. I didn't have to say a word, but I knew she'd see it. I didn't say anything. I didn't want anyone to see that. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, let's talk about a few things here that are interesting. Two-tone, of course, and obviously right away you notice the toe kick lights, just to give it some interesting, weird yellow lines on the floor. Maybe at night it creates an interesting ambiance, but with this it doesn't in this picture, but that's okay. One-piece backsplash, we see a lot of that happening. Very beautiful two-tone, you know, pretty contemporary, looks nice. I think we've seen part of this kitchen if I'm oh, maybe not. Let's keep going. Uh, white two-tone. Ooh, little backsplash detail. That's beautiful. I'm gonna just rip through a few of these. Mark was scared by an OTR as a child. No, I was not. I was not scared. Um, They're just not functional. That's all. Wow, there's a big open concept. Look at that. A lot happening there, but very well done. All right, I'm gonna keep going until I find something I really want to comment on here. Beautiful home. Another islands. 2 islands there. More islands to walk around. See, I think in this kitchen's too small. Like that last one we looked at a while ago, massive kitchen, probably, 2 islands might work in a space like that. In something like this, I don't think this kitchen's big enough to facilitate having 2 islands when you could incorporate 1 larger island probably to be just as functional. But 2 islands is definitely a trend for sure. Big kitchen. Ooh, wow, lots of stuff going on here. I'm just having fun rifling through a few of these. Lots of open shelves. I like how they have the tubing. I think that I like that look. Just a little more something. Okay, more inset farmhouse style, kind of modern farmhouse. I like this cabinet that goes to the countertop. That's very nice. Yeah, you know, another pot filler. You got some lemons in a bowl. And the black, the two-tone. White and black I seem to think I like. Yeah, you know, nice. Just a nice kitchen, you know? Doesn't have to be anything, just nice. I wonder if they're showing us the house and then the kitchen on the inside. Do you think that's what's happening? Let's see here. Yeah, just, you know, just another kitchen. I'm getting bored of looking at kitchens now. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. A seating island. You know, I want an island. I gotta have some seating on the side of it. Probably there's seating on the back as well. Those cushions look cushy. All right, let's go to a question. Hey, Mark, how many lights would you put for a 5-foot island? Like a pendant light, probably 1 or 2, I would say. Hey, thanks, Laura. Thanks, appreciate you being on here. Uh, no, I'm definitely not bored with kitchens. I could talk about kitchens for a long time, especially with another designer, and I did. I'll tell you about that in a second. How many lights did you put in a 5-foot island? I would probably put, yeah, like 1 or 2 if they're pendants. 5 feet. Yeah, probably 2, unless it's a single one that comes out. I wouldn't go too crazy. Maybe one large or 2 smaller pendants. And if it's polys in the ceiling, I'd probably have 2. I'm thinking. There's probably some rule of thumb that I don't know about when it comes to this, how many you need for a space. I just can't think of it. I don't think it's in the guidelines for the NKBA. All right. Oh, Alexa asked a question that I missed. Let me go back up. Jackie, thanks. Let's see if I can find it. If someone can help me. If you asked it, oh, Alexa, backsplash is same as counter. When is this a good choice? If it's a one piece, I think it's a good choice when you're using quartz that you match it. I mean, obviously, if you're using another material, it wouldn't make sense because you'd have to match your countertop. Um, I think it's a good choice if you love the look of the countertop, and that's it, really. I don't think it's a bad choice anytime. I love the look of it, so I think it's a good choice. I don't know if that answers your question, but yes, this is a dishwasher with a panel because you can see underneath here, there's no toe kick. That's the inset for the dishwasher. So, yeah, I don't know if that was a question. Oh yeah, I think that without a toe kick dishwasher. Yeah. That's what it is. Yes, lighting specialist decided I should have 3 pennants with my island. There are measurements they follow. Yeah. I'm just thinking probably 2 for a 5-foot island. 5 feet is not that big. So that would be every, I mean, 30, 15. Yeah, I'm 2. I'm doing math in my head, but I'm actually just pretending to do math in my head. So, yeah, you like them apples. All right, let's go to the next picture. Oh, ooh, I like the color blue here. That's very nice. Again, nice kitchen. Look at that cafe door style on the oven, inset. Man, I guess if you want to be trendy, you better do some inset. All right, let's just rifle through a few more. Ooh, that's an interesting island. Very nice. Okay, we've seen this one before, so we're doubling up here. Am I going backwards or forwards? What's going on? Okay, I've just about had enough. All right, I'm done looking at pictures, folks. Let's just get rid of that. And let's just look at the comments for a few minutes. Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching to this point, I know this is a little different. Not a whole lot to be said here, but I love looking at some of these pictures and just getting some inspiration. Again, just looking at seeing what's current, what's trendy. These are this is a newer folder, I guess, of things on HOUZZ, and so definitely we're seeing that one of the things that's definitely really popular is the inset doors. That's definitely something that if you're into trends and you like that kind of thing, then that's something you should be looking at. Otherwise, inset doors are very nice. I love the look of them. And you can also get that look in a variety of different ways. So not only with a framed cabinet, but you can also, as we've seen, get it with frameless cabinets, or sometimes just the style of the door can give you that kind of visual perception that it is an inset door. And of course, we've seen there's usually hidden hinges on those, but you can get barrel style hinges. If you're looking at that older country or just older look, you can get that because that's the way they used to be, back in the day, whenever the day was. But harder to purchase now, but you still can purchase them, and they're very available. And so that's something we see. We see a little bit of quartzite on in the mix. I noticed, and we seen, if I recall, there's a few of these that had a thicker island, or at least an applied edge to give it that look of thickness than the rest of the kitchen, which is something that's not super new, but we're seeing pictures of it. Maybe it's something that's becoming a little more trendy, of course. If not that we all care about trends, but some people do, and there's nothing wrong with trends. If you like it, you like it, and if you don't, you don't. We see a lot of one piece matching backsplashes in some of these kitchens, and that's something that I personally like to look at. And of course, when it comes to two tones, there's so many different colors out there, and I mean, I kind of just went off on a tangent on the white and black with that really nice satin finish. But if you're into the blue and the greens and the walnuts and all those other colors, or the gray and white, we see a little bit of that. That's definitely something that is very nice as well. And so I think the key takeaway, I guess, from anything that we're looking at is every one of these kitchens is unique in its own way and designed in a specific way that probably that homeowner wanted. And of course, you doing the kitchen renovation, it's your home. Make sure you get the kitchen you want. Make sure it's functional and works for you. And there's no right or wrong way to figure out trends and styles per se. There's some guidelines that you should follow so that it's generally appealing, but overall, you want to get the most out of it. So, that's all I'm gonna say there. Let's look at a few more of these, and I'll sign off as we go. And if I missed you along the way, my apologies, but I do appreciate everyone who's coming on. I'm not appreciating the weather when I came home. I was in Florida for a week, and it's just so warm. I loved it, and now it's chilly. In Celsius, it's like 8 degrees today and cold and rainy. Anyway, search for kitchens with colors. Enough white already. Color was a trend showing in the last KBIS show. Raymond, did you go? I'm planning on going next year. Gonna film a bunch, hopefully. And if there's any designers out there, maybe do a meetup. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'd love to go to the KBIS show. It looks incredible. Enough white already. Well, I don't agree with you on that one, Raymond. I love white kitchens, but we have seen so many colors and mixtures of colors. The thing, I guess, with white is you can just throw in colors and it makes them stand out even more, especially if you do it in the right way. But yeah, I mean, I guess I agree. White is just so played, overdone. Agreed, Raymond. Jackie is betraying me again, but it's all good. I don't disagree, you know what I'm saying? But if you look at my kitchen right now, it's just all white. I just put white backsplash on. Anyways, Merrick, do you still plan on becoming more of an interior designer? Probably not. I don't think that's in the cards for me, Phil. I don't think I don't think that's gonna work. I just don't have it. Anyway. Always a cop out. Uh Jackie, can you do something about Lynn? I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Oh, I missed something. Okay, our NKBA chapter 1. Hope to go next year. Um, yeah, Raymond, maybe we'll meet up there because I plan on going. Hopefully, I can. Thanks for the chat so much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate watching the videos. I really do, and hopefully these live streams can be helpful to some people. I know we ramble on. Some of them are more content filled than others, and this is one that isn't. It's just about looking at some of these things and chatting with it. Yeah, no, we can't give Lynn the boot. All white is a cop out. I love it. Maybe it's just safe. Hey, yeah, I remember coming back to send a pantry floor. How exactly do I send an image of that? Sam, you will send an image to this address, and please do. I'd love to see it. Yeah, you're on a few weeks ago. I do remember. Did you use Realm? Are you the person who used Realm? So that's how you get in contact with me. Oh, what about the poll? Thanks, Helga. I always forget about the poll. Let's look at the poll. Um, I appreciate you reminding me. Do you use HOUZZ for inspiration on home improvement? And 62% said yes. 38 said no. I'm going to end the poll at that. So that's enough to tell me that I should probably be investigating a little more about HOUZZ and maybe seeing what's on there. Salad up. I can't. I just like all white things. All white kitchen, all white countertop, all white backsplash. My hood is different. There you go. I got a little bit of style in there. Always classic. Thanks, Edward. Someone's sticking up for me on my own live stream. It's all good. My goodness. I love how you guys remember that all white is the most colorful color since it reflects all the colors. Phil, Nickelback for the win. All right, don't forget to like the video. I really appreciate it. Check out last Saturday's video. And this Saturday, let me tell you, I'm talking with a kitchen designer from Toronto. His name's Nishad Maridia, and he is originally from India, but now lives in Canada and Toronto. And he's a kitchen designer. And we had an hour and a half long conversation, which I broke down into just a couple segments, just a 17-minute video that I'm going to put out on Saturday. Just interesting listening to two kitchen designers talk about kitchen design while looking at some of his projects. So hopefully you get some inspiration out of that. And coming up in the future, I've got a few things planned for video wise. I'm going to remake a few videos, planning to do more videos with the IKEA kitchen planner, since the one I did on Saturday, it went really well for my channel. And so that's always nice to see. So I'm going to do a few more like that. Keep things rolling, of course. Lots going on. I got lots to tell you about, but I can't tell you about yet. So maybe next week I'll tell you some really cool news from the Tobin household that I want to let you in on. And that will make for some interesting content in the future as well. A little bit of a journey. There goes my camera, but I didn't go yet. And so yeah, there you go. Awesome. First time catching a live stream. Usually watch the next day. Enjoy it. Thanks, Mark, and everyone. Thanks for being here live. It's just a different experience. It just it is what it is. I don't mind just chatting. if I know I'll get comments saying, like, "Get to the point already," all that kinda stuff. But the point is to connect with you guys in the live. That's really the point of this, and the content is just a way for me to get there because you guys who show up every single week to live streams and those who watch the replays and stuff like that, like, that's the reason I'm doing live streams. It's just so we can connect, and I feel like, we have this little family happening here, which I really appreciate. And so, I'm saying that, so that, anyone watching these replays, it's really not it's it's not really the point, so I don't necessarily mind this rambling. So, anyway, okay. Let me just look at a few more comments, and then I'll get going. Jackie's gone. Thanks so much, Jackie. Really appreciate you. Mark, I thought you were brushing up on interior design. You could put a Tom Ford coffee table book in all the kitchens you do. I'm not brushing up on it. I'm open to learning, but I'm not actively doing it. Just so many other things happening right now. So in my life, I can't devote too much time to interior design learning, but I am learning. Even Mark's dog is white. Yes, not on purpose, but she is, and I love her. All right, Helen, I'll leave it with you. I know that you mentioned here that you're having a little, yeah, here it is. Yeah. So if anyone wasn't aware, Helen's husband had passed away. And I know, Helen, you were looking after him for a little while. I'm strong, resilient, and my family are all okay. So still continue to just lift you up, and we grieve with you and anyone else. I know we all lose people, anyone who's watching. So, we all go through this. So it's nice if we have someone on the chat that's going through time, we can, send our love and our thoughts and prayers. Well, don't send thoughts, just send prayers. That's probably more effective than a thought, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, everybody, have a great and awesome week. Can't wait to see you all next week on the live stream, chatting more about something to do with kitchens. I can't ever talk about anything else because it's Mark Tobin kitchen design. What am I going to do? Talk about cars? That would just be crazy. So I won't be doing that. I'll be talking about kitchens, and it'll be great. Or I think it'll be great. Maybe it won't be great at all. But anyway. All right, for the 42 of you and one on Facebook still watching, have an awesome, super blessed week. Love y'all.